Hi Virgo, my name's Marcus. Welcome to my channel. Just going to pull one of these for you. Let's see what we've got. I'll take the middle one. Life area, career and business. This is the Akashic Records Oracle deck. So let's see what things are like in your career and business currently, Virgos. Sorry about my absence recently. I have been busy. I'm trying to sell a house. Wisdom. Okay, you have been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in the situation. So you're definitely drawn to actually make the right decision that's for the highest good of everyone. But also, I'm getting take the high road and acceptance. You may be disappointed with the recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. So maybe recently, some of you have had a disappointment in your career or your business, and you're being asked to actually accept this and take the high road and be graceful, and to allow that door to close properly in order to move forward, because there may be something better waiting for you is kind of what I'm getting. Under the deck here, I've got authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. Well, that's a very nice little sign there for you all. Very nice little bit of reading. So let's have a look at what the I Ching has got to say for my dear Virgo friends. So, what's on the cards for Virgo from the I Ching? The I Ching. Sometimes, you want to, when you do these videos, you just want to talk, but you're just filling airtime, aren't you? It's empty talking. Resolution. Work to fix the problem. Be determined to face things head on. Be open-minded and honest, and look at your conduct to resolve to be your best self. You're getting a lot of things where you need to be your highest self. Some of you might be very empathic and you might be drawn into fights and arguments that aren't yours to fight or argue about, and you wouldn't normally do this. It's just you're being triggered by someone else. Don't get triggered by them. Walk away. It's for your own self welfare more than for anything else, because let's be honest, you can be triggered by as many people as you like in the world, but if you are triggered by people in the world, they will drag you down into their energy every time, and you turn into the loser. Because especially in a relationship, I'm getting particularly in relationships and things like that, but this is also in business and things like that. People can abuse power and authority to make themselves feel good. But if they trigger you by it, and the more they see a reaction, the more they're going to continue doing it. So you need to be just accept with grace. And maybe, some paths, the path that you've chosen may not be the right path for you, because otherwise this wouldn't be happening. Enduring, persevere in the face of life's challenges. Learn to adapt. Be consistent in your integrity and your relationships. Move slowly to achieve your goals and don't give up. Okay, so some of you might have plans in business or plans in life. It looks like, work slowly towards it, you can do this. You've got this, is what I'm getting from that, definitely. And then I've got progress. Work together to benefit the greater good. Be clear in your purpose. Know what is important. Live in harmony with your principles. Be noble and fearless to make real progress. I'm getting so much on principles here. Don't sell out your principles. Don't sell out what's your integrity. It just keeps coming up all the time, Keep your integrity, because in the end, you will feel much more happier about how you acted, and you'll also, as well as that, be able to feel, I'm getting the sense of you'll feel a lot more, what do you call it? Let's put it this way. You will be less regretful of how you behaved afterwards if you keep to your integrity and your value systems, and don't allow other people to trigger you to go off these systems, or to do something that isn't your true nature. You will regret it in the long term, because you're going to carry that energy with you. And after a while, you will feel, I'm getting just icky. You'll feel icky from it. But you know, sometimes you need to wash off that day because you've done stuff that you know wasn't you, and you feel remorseful. That's the word. Yeah, this is like a warning, like, be true to yourself, honor your higher self, and don't get drawn into things that will make you feel remorseful at the end of the day. You know who you are. And then we've got inexperience. Know your limitations, be humble, educate yourself, seek out mentors to guide you, and keep an open mind. So all lovely messages there with authenticity in that. So we're going to draw some tarot. Normally this turns into the love reading where we draw the tarot. So we'll do a you versus them spread and see where we're going with our love life right now. What's on the cards for my Virgos? Some of you may not be interested in love. Some of you may be drawing a new love. You're all in different places right now. So let's see what the cards have got to say. If I'm honest with you, I'm getting this like some of you are making a new plan and you're planning on moving forward with it, but it's going to take a bit of time. Oh, Four of Swords. Look at this. You're meditating, resting, relaxing. Knight of Wands. So you're finding your passions again. Or some of you might have been inspired. You might be having like an inspired moment. You've been meditating in the recent past and you've, inspired moment. You might be taking action on something creative or some kind of passion that draws you in. Some of you might be, feeling a little bit Lothario, you know what I mean? And the person that you may be dealing with, they're going through some kind of tower moment, so they're going through changes. This is like indicative of something that they built was just not solid at all. And boom, crack, it's broken. It was never meant to last in the first place. It was a lesson. The tower to me is the ego getting a kick up the arse. Or you getting a kick up the arse because your ego was inflated and you did something that was not in your own power. In other words, the tower is like you did something not in your own integrity. My God, this could be about you, to be honest with you. So the tower is someone who's is a shock revelation because you didn't take heed of the signs that this wasn't right for you, or that there was other things going along, or B, you allowed your ego to be inflated and you weren't being your authentic self in the first case. And this tower is to bring you back to your authentic self. This is a shock revelation that shakes you back to who you are and tells you you've been maybe ignorant, or you've been naive or something like that, but you've certainly not been true to yourself in any way, shape or form. So the person you may be dealing with, maybe they haven't been honest with themselves in their life. Maybe they see you in this Knight of Wands energy and they're feeling that. But let's see what they feel about you. Let's see how they see you. So firstly, how do they see you? They see you as loving, caring, attentive, creative. Queen of Cups energy. They really admire you. Honestly. If this is someone else, they admire you. If this is yourself as well, because this can be also related to you, you seem to also be in like an energy of like being meditating, thinking about life, thinking about where you've put your passions. You are focusing on the things you love right now. And look at this. How do they feel about you? They would like a new opportunity. If we're dealing about the person from the past, if we're dealing about a present person, they've gone through some kind of transformation. They've had their tower moments. They've come back to their authentic selves. They're seeing you as someone they would like that is creative, loving, caring, generous. And how they feel about you is King of Cups. I mean, they love you. That's all. They feel like you're an opportunity for love, a new opportunity for love. Perhaps for them, even if you're dealing with a new person, definitely they've had their tower moment, they've had their revelations, and they're now seeing you as someone that they could love. So, how do they want to proceed? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're coming in with something stable, but it's very small. So they're not making any grand gestures or anything. They might actually just be watching you. studying you, thinking about making a plan, drawing up a plan. I'm getting, because we've got a book here. So what does Spirit advise? Or what's hidden from you? Sorry, what's hidden from you is the Six of Swords, and that is sort of the slow movement into calmer waters. Maybe that's what needs to be, not what needs to happen here. Well, let's see what Spirit advises. Ace of Cups. So, oh, sorry. I got this wrong. I'm really sorry. I didn't read this. I just presumed. King of Cups. So we've got here, well, maybe I'm going to read that as both ways. So they do see you, because we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, how they feel about you. Perfect partner. How they see you is the Queen of Cups. How they feel about you is the King of Cups. Like you would make a great partner. Spirit advises Ace of Cups. So Spirit's advising that there's a new opportunity coming in for love. I mean, look at this. Massive Cups. This is real love as well. This is like the real McCoy. As you're coming out of this energy that you've been in yourself, because I can see here that you've been in an energy of like really troubled times, where you've had to meditate, perhaps you've been betrayed, you've looked at your emotions, you looked at where you've gone wrong in life, you've been really focused on how you feel about certain things, and you're trying to get yourself out of this repetitive cycle of like, how do I put this? This repetitive cycle of like, I would say pain and stuff like that. So basically, what I'm getting is there's new opportunities for love here coming in, and maybe you're inspired. Maybe you're inspired by like this new opportunity coming in, or maybe this is what lights you up and gets you moving and motivates you right now, is the possibility of new opportunities in love. So let's see what else we got here. Possible outcome. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't know who you've been dealing with, but this person maybe they've had a tower moment, or maybe this is where you're moving to as well. I can see that as well. But they've had a tower moment. They want to make an offer, but it's something small. They've got a lot on their plates, and I think so have you. And I think right now you've got so much going on that you're not actually in a place where you can really think about love, but you are interested in a new love offer coming in. But if it is coming towards you, because I can see there may be a new passionate person coming towards you, offering you love and offering you something fantastic, you might actually, you might reject this because you're just too busy and you're focused on new things. I've also got the Four of Pentacles under the deck, which is basically a holding back energy. So some of you might be saving your money, following your intuition. Yeah, some of you are definitely holding back. You are saving your money because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here after the High Priestess. You are definitely focused on money, following your intuition, being single. Yeah. And balancing things out, balancing yourself out and holding your line. You are very defensive right now when it comes to relationships. So let's get a little bit deeper into the tarot and see what else comes out. So I'll talk about a few of these readings, or these cards. So Virgo, let's see what's going on. I have pre-shuffled these, so we're good. So, look at this, Seven of Coins. So you've been working on something, and in the meantime, you've also been healing. You've been looking at the long term. You're working on something that's definitely working on the future. Look at this. We're working on Nine of Cups. We're working on our happiness. We're working on contentment. So you are looking, you are feeling, or you have been recently in the past, working on something and feeling quite content about things. So this, and we have the Lovers. All right, so we're making choices. We're making new connections. Maybe there's new relationships coming in. This is a nice energy. This is a choice card, though, the Lovers. And we've got the Four of Cups. So maybe there's been recently a lack of options, or missed opportunities as well. So maybe recently you've been like a bit, sad, unmotivated to get involved in people, perhaps because of circumstances in the past. But you look like you're happy, but you kind of, there's some regret. There's some kind of regret about the past. And we've got the Four of Swords again. So definitely feeling a little bit isolated, or you've been going in within and thinking about things. Thinking about what makes you happy. The Sun, look at this. So there is a happiness. I was sensing that you're very content, but you are planning the future, and you're thinking about the things that could have and would have been, and what you can do to rectify them. And then I've got here the Ace of Cups. So we do have a new love opportunity coming in after this Tower. Maybe the Tower is the fact that there is a new opportunity with someone. Let's see, we've got the Five of Coins. Is there a fear of rejection here? Yeah, there's a new opportunity with someone from the past, because perhaps you left them out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold, and they're coming in for a new opportunity. And the Tower over the Tower. Wow, okay, maybe you've had some realization about someone who left you out in the cold, or someone you left out in the cold. Yeah, this has been a bit of a shock to you, to be honest with you. And we've got here Seven of Swords in the reverse. So it looks like there's a bit of, well, I've got here remorse in this card, but the Seven of Swords in reverse is like coming clean, making a confession. Maybe someone from the past wants to make a confession, and that's the shock. They've come in and they want to make a confession, and this allows the Wheel of Fortune to kick in and move you forward, which is excellent. Oh no, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So this is causing a bit of chaos. So someone's come in and they've made some kind of like personal revelation to you, or you've had a revelation. We've been studying your emotions. God, yes, I'm getting this. You've been studying your emotions, and you've had a major revelation about someone. And this is what's causing the Tower moment. But it's actually been like, it's a karmic lesson that you've been learning. And now you're really working hard towards moving out of this situation. And we've got Page of Wands. So we've got someone, you know, this is like a sort of new start in a sense, you know, maybe this, or very charismatic person that was like very creative. So, wow, okay. So let's have a look at where this goes. How they see you, or how they feel about you. They think that you're beautiful. Queen of Wands, very passionate. Six of Swords. This person sort of sees you moving away. We've got the Six of Swords again. We've got that twice in this. So you definitely got it in a strong sense of moving to a calmer situation, or trying to move from to a calmer situation, so that you can create new opportunities for yourself with the Ace of Coins. And then I've got here, I'm going to have to do this the wrong way around, but here we go. Temperance. So in the near future, like this, you're being patient. You're slowly amalgamating everything you learn. You're holding your I was drawn to this, a test of faith. I mean, this is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is normally when you're holding your ground and you're standing up for what you believe in. Yeah, this is a test of your faith. Like, how much do you want to move forward? You know, and then we've got the Six of Wands. You are going to be victorious. I can see this now. So, or this other person may want to temper things with you, bring them back to balance, and that'll bring you into victory. But for some of you, I'm getting this is an internal struggle that you're going through, where you're changing because you're realizing a lot of things about the past, and they've hit you kind of hard. But this is for your benefits, and this is going to make you not more strong. It's going to make you stronger for the future, because I mean the Six of Wands is a Leo card. Leo is a lion. The lion is strength. It's going to bring you into like alignment with your inner strength and your inner power, and it's going to make you more purposeful in what you do, and more deliberate in what you do, and more conscious of what you're doing in the future. So Six of Swords, we got some like really fast movement. So the Six of Swords is you moving to choppy water, and then there's going to be some messaging and fast movement. So some of you might travel. Some of you definitely getting, or you've recently traveled, and there's been a lot of fast movement, or things are going to take off very quickly after a period of time. Two of Coins, we're back into that balancing act. You've got a lot of your hands, and all this person you're dealing with might also be in the same position. Magician, manifesting. So you're manifesting some kind of change in your life that you're wanting, so that you can be in it. It's taking a lot of work, is what I'm getting, but it's for your own betterment in the future, and so therefore it's an investment in yourself, and it's going to require commitment. Some of you might want to change and travel as well, move to another country, move to another town or something, or some of you are having to travel, but there's a lot of backwards and forwards movement in this, because we've got the Two of Coins with the Eight of Swands, which I've just been drawn to. But you're trying to create what I'd say is a new life. This Ace of Cups might be a new beginning. It may not be in love, it may be just in life, which, if you love your life, you attract everything else you want. So we have the Four of Coins as what Spirit advises, with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. That's an interesting energy. So it might have been someone in the past that you were like holding back from, or you might be saving it this time, because you might be like accumulating. But sometimes the Four of Coins, like it says here, it's like someone who may not have everything they need, and they're in an energy of like, I'm going to put it this way. If you're a hoarder, sometimes you collect stuff because there's a vacuum inside your soul. In order to get past that vacuum inside your soul, you have to mourn what's missing from yourself, to bring it back into yourself, to bring you into alignment. When you do that, you find that passion, that brings you to happiness. Now, that happiness isn't brought about by someone else in your life. You see, this is what we're told, because advertising and marketing and the money makers, they don't want you to be running around the jungle in a loincloth, being very happy and just eating what the heck you like. And you might say, well, that's not the natural way to live. But actually, you think about it theoretically, animals don't go against God, because they don't go against nature. So animals live in the absolute purest reign. It's I mean, I don't want to get into religion, but you read in the Bible, it says that animals don't go against God. They live by their nature. That's why when people kill tigers in India for eating a person, and they're poking the tiger and burning it, and they're being extremely cruel to the animal, in a sense, they are not seeing it clearly. They're seeing the tiger as a cruel animal that's like delivering pain. But what they're not seeing is that it's just an animal acting on an instinct to eat. It was designed that way. The person that's actually in the wrong, in a sense, is the human race, because they are trying to keep everybody alive forever. They don't want to feel pain. They don't want to feel suffering. They don't want to go through the emotions. Trouble is, they're not allowing themselves to heal from trauma. So now we have the situation where everybody in the world has to raise their vibration and release their trauma on cycles. And the people that don't release their traumas, they go around bullying people and beating people up, because they don't know how to mentally deal with traumatic circumstances. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But what I'm getting from this is this. Accumulate a scarcity mindset. So you might be in a position right now where you think maybe you don't have enough money in that for where you are, or you might be like trying to figure out how to save money. But what you're being advised is to just follow your heart, and that'll lead you to your happiness, which is your Ten of Cups. So, and let's be honest, the Ace of Cups is like, it's about your emotions, your heart, what drives you, the water in your life, So the possible outcome we've got here: Eight of Cups, walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you. The Fool, straight into a new beginning. We've got a Page of Cups, that is into something that you love. You may not have experience at it, but it's something that you truly love, and that's going to bring you happiness. And then we've got under here Seven of Cups. So you've had a lot of choices, you've been holding back from them, you're not too sure which way to go, or maybe in the past you've been caught by illusions by people who sold you that they were flashy and they were full of it, but they weren't really what they said they were. And now you're in a position where you're having to make the right choices for your money. But also I'm getting here wild imagination and wishfulness. So be careful of people who say certain things. Check the facts. I mean, you know, if people tell you that something's red and then other people tell you that the same thing is red, they might just be very manipulative. They may not actually have your best interest at heart, and that might be the issue. Anyway, let's get into some of the oracle cards. Sorry, that was a very long, intricate reading, and I went a lot into the Bushmen and more tribal people. Switch off your phone and get away from the crowd. Okay, good advice on any given day. You already know the answer, so if there's something that you've been thinking about, you know exactly what you need to do. Exactly. And being stubborn is not helping. So that's what I said at the beginning of this. You might be like in an energy of being a little bit stubborn, or a little bit like not wanting to change. At this tower moment, that looks like it might be coming up for yourselves as well, is the change. It's you. We create tower moments ourselves by doing things that aren't true to our nature. And then under the deck I've got here, you deserve more than breadcrumbs. Yeah, so maybe someone is breadcrumbing you. You need to like leave them alone. And this was left behind, so I'm going to go with it. Different opinions are okay as long as there is respect. So if there's someone who doesn't respect you, don't put up with it. There's no point. And we've got enlightenment. Okay, so you might be getting some downloads soon, or experiencing doubts and downloads, or you might just see the truth. You might open up a phone and see a message or something like that, but this is the truth that's coming in. Spiritual recovery. Yeah, I'm getting that, especially with the 4 of Swords. That is the spiritual recovery card in a lot of ways. And we've got a rebirth. Look at this. You are going through a transition. You are going through a rebirth. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. And then under the deck, not going to happen, and cycle. So there might be someone who you're interested in. They want to come in. It ain't going to happen. For them, it may not be over, but it's all surface level. Just keep shining your light and just don't do it. Whatever that thing is, that niggling feeling that you want to do, forget it. Anyway, Virgo, thank you very much for listening to my message. If you got all the way here and you did like or it resonated, please like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Otherwise, you have a great week, and we'll speak soon. Bye.